going through with you Avis Budget Group Inc. and just type it in Google and click enter, and that's the name you'll get. And the Nasdaq symbol is CAR, and it's 33.90 US dollar for one stock. And it's a billion size firm, it's a big firm, it doesn't pay any dividend. Companies that pay dividend, that means they're financially very strong. It's a positive sign because after paying their cost, liabilities, creditors, they still have extra money left. That extra money they pay to shareholders as dividends. This firm doesn't pay any dividend. It could be they're not financially strong, or it could be they are financially strong but they have extra money, but they choose to reinvest in their own firm because they want to expand their firm. So there could be any reason, so you need to find out what's the reason. So this aspect is very important. And let's look at Wikipedia and see when was this founded. I can say in 2006. And now I want to see, I'll just copy this exactly from Google, I'll paste it here, I'll type it Indeed reviews, and I want to see what the employees who work there think about this firm. I can see we have 3,000 reviews and 3.6 star. Let's read through the pros and cons yourself, what people who work here have to say about this. Check out the salaries they're giving, the photos, the jobs listed, the questions asked. And I want to see the reviews in Glassdoor as well. That's a brilliant website, so I'll know what employees have to say about it as well. So I can see there are nearly 1900 reviews and it's 3-star. Please check out the jobs listed, the salaries they're paying, the interview questions, the benefits they're paying, and the photos of the firm. Please read through the pros and cons of the what employees have to say about this firm. Now let's go to Yahoo Finance and see if it has shown us the key executive salaries as well. Please click the symbol of Nasdaq and go to profile. This is the sector, industry, and full-time employees. I can see they have 5 key executives. Only 4 of their salaries have been shown. 1 of their salaries is not applicable. Now you need to find out why it's not applicable, because the more transparency about salaries, the more better it is. Now let's have a look at Justia patents and see what patents this firm has. Let's have a look. Enter, and I can't find any patent, so I'll just remove this part. Maybe it will appear. Right, no. Okay, let's look at another thing. I'll just remove this whole and click here. Will that come like that? No, I don't think this has any patents. This firm doesn't have any patent, I guess. Avis, it does come or no? No, I can't find any patents for this firm, because if any firm has a patent, that means they're very strong. It's hard to beat them because, you know, they are very strong, they have a moat, but this firm doesn't have any patent. So let's go to macro trend, and I want to see the ratios, how it's performing. Let's go to price ratio, price book ratio, and I will just type in the symbol, and Avis, that's, oh, car is the symbol, sorry. And price book ratio, if the price book ratio is less than 1, that means stock is very cheap, it's undervalued, it's a bargain, that's brilliant time to buy. If price book ratio is more than 1, that means stock is expensive. The higher the number goes, the more expensive it gets. So it's just loading right now. Be patient with this website because this website has a lot of data, so it takes a lot of time to load, but once it's loaded, it will make your life easy. So that's brilliant. So let's have a look. Right now I can see that it has 7.95 price book ratios. It means stock is 7.9 times more expensive to buy right now. Somebody who buys right now will be paying 7.9 times more money. If somebody bought in 2017 March, they paid 17 times more money because they paid $29 to buy something that was $1.6 worth. It was 17 times more expensive. If somebody bought in 2008 December, they got nearly 30% discount because they paid $0.7 to buy something that was $0.91 worth. They got 30% discount. If somebody buys right now, they'll be paying nearly 8 times more money. So it's 8 times more expensive. Let's go to other ratios. I want to see current ratio. Current ratio will tell me if the stock is risky or not. If it's less than 1, that means stock is risky because liabilities are more than assets. If it's 1.5 or more than that, that means stock is safe. It has a good margin of safety. Look for 1.5 or more than that. Right now it's less than 1. It's a risky stock because liabilities are more than assets. And let's look at the previous trend. Has it ever been 1.5 or more than that? Yes, it has been for a while in 2011, and then before that it's lower than 1.5, and then for once in 2005. So since I have data up till now, it has always been below 1.5. So it's a risky stock in terms of current ratio, except just for once or twice it is more than 1.5, but consistency is less than 1.5. So it's a risky stock in terms of current ratio. Let's look at debt equity ratio. This ratio will tell me if the stock is mainly operating on debt or equity. I'm looking for 0.5 or less than that for it to be brilliant. Let's have a look. Okay, so here I can see it's more than 0.5. It's a risky stock. It's a lot more than 0.5. It's very risky stock. So it's mainly operating on debt. You can see vertically up the equity is very less and the debt is a lot. So that's dangerous. Let's look at the previous trend. Has it ever been below 0.5? No. Since 2005 up till now, since recent 14 years, it has always been above zero point 0.5. It's a very risky stock in terms of debt. It's mainly operating on debt, which is not a good news because it's a risky stock. It makes the stock risky. So, that's very risky stock, I would say. Now let's have a look at return on equity. I'm looking for 8% or more than that for it to be brilliant. Right now, it's more than 8%. That's brilliant. Let's look at the previous trend. Has it ever been below 8%? Yes, it has been. I would say in 2013, it has been below 8%, and then again, it's above 8%, and then minus as well. So there are fluctuations, I guess. So, but mainly I would say that since 2013 December, since 2014 March up till now, it's a positive, and it's more than 8% always consistently since 2014 December, and before that there is a negative one as well. So but since recent years it's a positive equity return on equity. That's brilliant.